friend, I hope this finds you well. This past Monday was President's Day, which means it's Engineers Week. Woohoo! Because with Washington, he was a surveyor, and surveyors and engineers, they hang out sometimes. Yeah, so Engineers Week. In other news, it's also the beginning of the Trillion. Lent is coming. Dun dun dun! Yeah, so Great Lent's coming up soon. It'll be here before we know it. Everybody knows, right? The 3 things that always come up during a fasting period is fasting, almsgiving, and prayer. Anyway, I just want to talk about prayer today. Dr. Maya Angelou, in her lifetime, she said that someday we're going to find out that words are actual things that accumulate in places, that they build up over time. Paraphrasing, obviously, that's not a direct quote. There's a temptation to take this power that we're given in our free choice and free will to impose our will onto others through words and thoughts, which, if we're actively imposing our will, that could be known as like spells and witchcraft and paganism. But we're not called to that as Christians. The way we're meant to use our words is to lift up other people in a healing way. And the really central way of doing that is through prayer. And again, even in English, the word prayer is kind of funky, right? That like, pray, have me excused. The idea that that word just started as a petition, as a intercession, or asking for something. So again, a very Christian mindset, right? That we take the power of words that is given to us and we offer it back to God. And we lay it at his feet so that he then can do the work that he needs to do through our laying down of words. But I feel like I struggle so much with just praying. And, you know, I could say, hey, I have all the material that I need. I have my icons. I have a whole bunch of prayer books. I have prayer lists. I even have this cool doll that has a pouch for more prayer lists. I have a Jesus pillow where I can put prayers in the back. My one friend, for her prayer lists, she would have it personalized instead of just a list on paper. She'd have individual pieces of paper that people would give them with their names on them. My other friend, he made this really cool prayer app that has a bunch of prayers, and you can like put the list of all your people on your prayer list on your phone. The only thing is he made it for, you know, iPads and iPhones, and I have a Droid. But, you know, whatever, it's just a cool app, and there are like other apps and things I can do on my phone to help me pray. The bling of music that I have to listen to. I got my sensor, got candles, got my Bible, you know, I got my prayer robe, got all the things, right? I don't know, I guess I'm obviously looking at prayer the wrong way. I had the great pleasure of being terrorized by reading 1984 recently and just digesting all the ways that language and words can influence us and our thoughts, which kind of harkens back to that Thoughts on Thoughts video I made back in the fall. The main character, at one point when he's in the midst of all the craziness going on in the party, he writes in his journal, he writes down, "I understand how, but why?" We just had the reading of the Publican and Pharisee this past Sunday in church, that the Pharisee knows all the hows, but if we lose sight of the why, then like, why are we bothering to pray? Am I using it as a way to build my relationship with God and Christ? Am I trying to bring him as the center and the focal point of my life? Or is this just checking off a list of things that I've done? And as broken human beings in a fallen world, I need to catch myself and remember that that why also doesn't have to be perfect. Sure, I would like my why to always be, oh, because I'm praying because I love God, and I'm praying because I want to, and I'm praying because I feel great afterwards. But the other thing that I notice right now in my life is I don't always feel great. I don't always feel like praying, and I don't always feel that sense of peace or happiness. But just because I don't feel a certain way doesn't mean that that's not reality. And so the question is, again, that why? Am I doing it because of a feeling? Because if I am, we have our ebbs and our flows, our ups and our downs. It's not always that high, that great feeling. And thank God for those great feelings. And it's definitely a gift from God and His love and grace when we have those feelings of excitement and joy. But sometimes the why is, I'm doing this because I know it's what I need to do. I'm trying to do this because I know that it's the right thing to do. And I might overthink over and over again what my prayer list should look like, or what prayers I should be saying or doing. But thank God I'm not in a faith base where I'm left solely to my own devices, that I have other people to keep me accountable. Anyway, I guess I'll still be posting videos during Lent, so we'll have other fun stuff to talk about then. But until next time, I'm Anastasia. It's been nice to see you, and good struggle this year in what we say and what we think and the language that we use. Yeah. Darn it. Where was I going with this? I had something. Yeah, so power, 2 words. And right. Do you like this angle? This is my prayer corner. Snazzy, right? Don't be too jealous. So many tools. So many things help me get in a prayerful mood. I'm gonna shuffle these parts, please. Shuffle. Every day I'm shuffling. Yeah. How to Train Your Dragon 2? No, man. How to Train Your Dragon 3 is coming out this weekend. I'm a little tempted to go. A little bit. So they do have power in them. There's a temptation to use that power by imposing our own will onto things. There's a plane. Can you hear the plane? I really don't know what that mic can pick up or not. Plus, I'm going to be playing the blooper music over this anyways, so you'll probably never hear the plane. Sorry. And there's always tomorrow. The next moment to keep trying. Yeah? Whatever, yo. Ugh, I'm tired. I want to go to bed.